Okay, so continue these things with watercolour pencils. What I'm going to do now is use some masking fluid. Now I just tend to use the yellow stuff. Okay, it's sort of a creamy colour. When it dries, it goes really quite yellow and you can't miss it. A lot of people talk about using different colours so they can see it. Look, as long as you don't buy the white one. The white one I find is a bit of a waste of time because you really can't see it on the page after it dries. Okay, so I use this one. You'll see how this goes yellow. Remember, the idea of this is to actually, sorry, just someone came into the shop. The idea of this is to actually block out the white bits. Okay, now I'm going to throw a few of these things through here. Okay, so I'm just making a nice little design. Okay, the other thing we can do too is we can splash with it. Okay, just hitting it on your finger. Oops. If it wants to go. Putting a few dots through here. Okay, throw a few splashes. And what we're going to do is I'm going to get the hairdryer on it to make it dry a bit quicker. Let's face it, we haven't got all day. And I can do all sorts of things. I can do squiggles. You can write your name with it if you like. But there's no reason why watercolour pencilists can't use this. Okay. Okay, I'm going to dry this off with a hairdryer. So what we're going to do now is, now that that's dry, it's become like rubber. So what I'm going to do is just wet this. And we're going to do exactly the same technique with watercolour pencils right over the top. Make sure that's even. So now, grab our emery board. And we can start sprinkling this on. Grab another colour. Okay, just make it a bit more interesting. Sprinkle this on as well. Okay. There we go. Okay, so now the masking fluid has dried. We just had to take a break for a minute just to let it dry and see what we wind up with. Now this here is actually an art cement pickup block, something that I stumbled on many years ago with getting glue off. To use repositional glue, what was called art cement, we used to use these to actually pick it up. Really easy, instead of rubbing with your finger, which will just smudge all the pigments in there. So what we'll do, now that that's dry, we'll grab this art cement pickup block and we'll start to get this off. It comes off really easy. Okay, and try to go one direction, see how it grips it. There we go. Okay, we've got the finished product. Looks really good. It has, what's happened there, I haven't been really careful enough, but what would you say, if you're a little bit careful than I am, you'll be able to make sure that the pencil is stuck down, but what's happening is with the rubber it's actually spreading it through, but it still looks really nice. So yeah, try that, and yeah, that's how you use masking fluid with a pencil, and these effects are just beautiful. So no worries, take care.